What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lost Signal podcast, and here we are on episode 8 of this season. Holy cow, dude!
We about finished.
We're about done here. No, glad you guys are back to join us, and we got some very interesting things to talk about today. But first, before we get into anything new business, as they say in official meetings, even though we're not that.
This is official meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Official meeting. What is... do you have anything to talk about before we get into it?
Yeah. It's nothing major. Other than let me start off by saying this. The other day, it's been more than that. It's been probably a week and a half ago. I went back and I rewatched all of everything we've done.
Okay.
And other than the first episode, we've filmed this here in my house. Well, we're sitting right here at our dining room table, and so like in last week's episode, I noticed that the dog walked through a couple of times. My cat fell off the counter in the kitchen. And and these things happen. Like I said, we're in my house, and my son never fails to come out wanting food, wanting something to drink during every episode. And I remember, I believe it was the Rando Rama episode. I'm right in the middle of talking, and my arm goes up, and I'm doing this right here, and I'm telling him to hold on because he's trying to mouth words to me that I have no idea what he's trying to say. Yeah. So, but just overlook that. We're not always going to be at my dining room table. Hopefully,
no, we're working on getting
we're trying to get a space, so we don't have to tear this down, tear it down, set it up.
Kind of hoping maybe something by season 2, but we're not going to give too much away on that.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to be able to do that.
Yeah.
One thing, I believe it was, and you'll have to help me remember. That's all I had to really say about filming here at the house.
Okay.
I know the last episode. Well, it'll be 2 weeks before this one goes live, so it'll be like 2 weeks and a couple of days. So I don't know if anyone, I will know by the time this comes out, if anyone had commented on the plane that I couldn't remember. But it came to me like in a vision. It just like popped in my head. It's an AC-130.
Oh.
And I couldn't remember that for nothing, as you guys saw on the last episode. Also, I misspoke.
Oh?
I did. And
shame.
I know.
I do it all the time.
I just wish somebody'd call me out on it, but nobody's commented yet. But
Not yet.
That's fine. When we showed the picture of Alaska laid over the country.
Yes.
I said it covered Michigan. It wasn't even close to Michigan. I meant to say Wisconsin.
Oh.
I know. They sound similar. They don't.
Completely.
Yeah. So trust me, I know my states. I just got carried away and said Michigan, and it doesn't even touch it.
And shamefully, I will admit, I don't know all of them.
Oh, shame on you. I can fill out you give me a map of the United States blank, I can fill it out.
We should do that one day, one episode just to...
And I could probably give you 75% of the capitals.
Maybe 10-15% for me. I didn't do very good. Now, in what was it, elementary school, they teach you that song with all the states.
Yeah, I don't know that song. I just had
I don't either.
I just had to learn it.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm shamefully admitting about it.
Yeah, I can name every one of them.
And what's crazy is, a lot of the test to become a citizen or whatever, like a lot of that stuff is asked or whatever.
Is that what you had to take?
No. Oh yeah. I haven't taken that test yet.
Oh, you haven't taken it yet?
No.
Me either.
I I guess I better watch out.
I am a citizen. So is Tyler.
Yeah.
We're just joking.
That's all 100% comedic, and that really shouldn't be. I guess that's kind of a hot topic right now.
Yeah, very.
Very hot topic.
Very. I'm not going to really go into a lot of detail on it, but the school I work at has been affected by it.
Yeah.
And
it's honestly kind of sad.
It's sad.
It is.
It really, it's sad.
Yeah.
We have 2 teachers stuck in their country, and their country won't let them leave.
Oh.
Right now.
I remember that happened one time, but it wasn't for that reason.
Yeah, they won't let them leave. They
because of this issue.
No, because they
else.
just haven't pulled up their paperwork yet to approve it.
They're just kind of waiting in a queue?
Yeah, they're just in like limbo, just hanging out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like returning teachers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two of our splash teachers are stuck in South America.
So Splash, though, for a lot of people that don't realize what that is or know, it's a Spanish immersion classroom that from kindergarten through all the way up 5th grade in that regard. In this specific case, where they do pretty much everything in Spanish, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
To help young kids be bilingual.
Yeah, my wife's cousin went to Eastfield, and he's 2nd, 3rd year of college now, and can still speak fluent Spanish from learning it from Eastfield.
Well, there's the school.
Yeah, and which really surprised me because I wouldn't be able to retain.
I wouldn't either,
especially if you don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
But he can just,
¿Por qué?
Yeah. See. Well, you said why not?
I know. ¿Qué pasa,
Why can't I?
Yeah.
Why can't I? Yeah.
See?
I'm slow.
No problemo.
Mucho problemo. You know that thing I just talked about filming in my house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Soon as you started talking, he comes like sliding out of the door frame over there, like just peeking around the corner, wanting something to eat. So see,
Didn't take long.
This is how it goes. Yeah. Normally it's like in the middle or towards the end.
Yeah.
We didn't even make it 3 minutes in this time.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry. Start over, please.
Okay. So, do you remember yesterday we were talking a little bit about the show, and it was, I said something, and kind of. Do you remember what I said? Because I
don't even know what you're talking about right now. So you're gonna have to give me a little more.
Crap. Okay. Because I forgot what I said to you about it, but I said,
was it about the T-Mobile commercial I sent you?
No.
How they're the best coverage in the nation?
Oh my gosh, man. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Was it something you sent me, like that type of exchange?
No, it was whenever we were FaceTiming, we were talking about the shows and stuff, and I was like, hey, I got I think it was Starlink related.
Yeah, you said you had something to say about Starlink.
Yes. Yeah.
But you didn't go into it.
Right.
But you just said
On
you had
purpose.
something. Yeah.
Okay. But I couldn't remember how I worded or what I said, but I think it was just something about Starlink, because I know you were doing a pretty hefty network Starlink test yesterday, unintentionally, so to speak, but you were moving a lot of files around from the show stuff.
I think it's just my computer.
It's Windows.
Yeah.
That's why I'm switching to Mac.
I have the same. Well, yeah.
It's very simple. Yeah.
I have the same computer
it's the same
you have.
computer.
Yeah, it's not
just different color.
Yeah,
It's not. Mine's nothing special.
Yeah, neither is it.
Is your touchscreen?
No.
Oh.
No. I just got this to go back to school.
Oh, I can touch it and does stuff.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, it's moving. My screen's moving. Anyway, that's about the only difference probably, because it looks very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the same model, just about. Anyway, so it was about Starlink, and yeah, I didn't really give you a whole lot of information to go off of, or to inform you a little bit about it.
Right.
But it was, let's see, what is today? So it was, I think it was a few days ago at this point. And so when you, because in the last show we talked about, I believe it was like the Starlink I say mobile, but I don't mean like a cell carrier. I mean like where you can take it with you on the go, whether it's on a camper or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of mobile type stuff. And we had talked about where we seen it on a vehicle in town, and just a regular-ish vehicle.
Yeah.
And I seen another one, and this was a commercial vehicle. It was an SUV. Wasn't a law enforcement or anything like that, but I'm not sure what they were. I'm not sure who they are. It was marked, but I didn't Google it, so I don't know what it is. But they were they're actually at Sheetz. They're like they've been there like the last 2 or 3 times I've been there. So I'm like, either we're on the same schedule or you're camped out here or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had a big dish on the top. They had a bunch of other instruments and stuff on the top too. It was kind of like it almost looked like a storm chaser, but it wasn't.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay.
Anyway, so I'm assuming they have the mobile one, the where it realigns itself all the time.
Yeah.
Instead of set it and forget it, like, a residential type, or on the rooftop of a structure mounted. And this one, I didn't know that it would work, and I don't know how far down it was, but this they had, it was in, let me tell you, it was on a submarine. They had a Starlink on a submarine. It was an unmanned submarine, and I don't know how it would be able to communicate unless it was like right underneath the surface, or it would surface, connect, and then go back under. I don't know.
I wonder if it would do that to like get its path.
Probably.
For X amount of whatever.
And then go back down.
Yeah, and then come back up and do it again.
Yeah. But it was just seized, this unmanned submarine, by the Colombian Navy a few days ago.
Oh.
And they're calling it a narco submarine. And it was a part of the global drug smuggling network. So it was a pretty big deal. And
was it loaded down with drugs?
It they said that it said something about cocaine on there. I don't know how much it had on board, but it had the capacity to transport as much as a couple tons of cocaine.
Wow.
I was like, holy moly. But actually, no, I remember. So this wasn't this one wasn't loaded. It was a test run. They were testing it. And so from Colombia to Central America and Mexico, stuff like that. And then here lately, they've been found crossing the Atlantic Pacific Oceans. But the Colombian law for this type of thing is they're talking about like prison terms of like 14 years for use, construction, marketing, possession, and transportations of semi-submersibles. And unmanned subs eliminated, or it eliminates the possibility of like actually capturing a person because they're remotely operated. Now, of course, you can, it's just the game has changed a little bit where you can possibly still capture a human involved if you can figure out where it's being controlled from.
Yeah. You can track it and see where it's going.
But
and then send it back.
Yeah. And that kind of got me to look in some more about, like, okay, what about, like, instead of in the water, what about in the air? Like on an aircraft. Because they have in-flight Wi-Fi, in-flight internet or whatever. Yeah. And they've had that for a little while. And it was similar technology, it just wasn't Starlink. But now a lot of them are. And I don't know why necessarily. I have some theories, but a lot of a lot of things for like aircrafts are very expensive. Like any kind of part.
Yeah.
Any kind of part that you would normally get, like say, for example, like a little USB charging port that you could plug in your device or whatever while you're on the plane. Normally something like that, like a little module, you'd think of like, I don't know, $20-$30, right?
Yeah.
For a plane? No. How much do you think that would be?
100,000.
No, not quite.
I don't know. Just tell me.
All right. So, so this is kind of like this little module right here. So you've got a USB-A and a USB-C up top.
Sure.
To handle different devices or whatever. But that device right there, that little, it's just a couple square inch. It's like 480 no, $423 on that one. And then they have like one where it's just one regular USB and it's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Then they have one that's because those are both USB C and USB A. They're just at 15 watts. They're not very fast. But if you have like 100 watt, USB C, those are almost $700.
So I was pretty close.
Yeah.
On my guess of 100,000.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, I have no idea how much stuff like that costs, obviously.
But I know a lot of things with aircrafts and stuff like that. They go, a lot of rigorous testing and, a lot of fireproof type stuff, fire resistant. Because, I mean, really, think about it. You're in the air with a tube of oxygen, essentially.
Yeah.
And then next to it, a bunch of fuel.
Yeah.
So, great combination. So you've got to kind of be, careful.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Starlink has an aviation package now.
Oh, wow.
But it's a commercial type thing, and I was blown away at how much they're charging for this. But there again, it's competitive
For
pricing.
like commercial airlines?
Commercial airline, internet, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to guess because I was way, way off on the last guess. So, just tell me. Unless you want me to guess, then I'll guess.
Yeah, you can guess.
So, for commercial airlines, for Starlink...
So they have different packages, but they have like business unlimited, government, commercial unlimited, stuff like that. And some of them, they're not going to tell you the price. They're like, contact us. But some of them, they do. So
I don't know.
20,000. So this is per month.
Oh, you don't buy it like up front like you do?
So you buy the equipment, the install, stuff like that. And then you have a data package per month.
Okay.
So, do you want to?
No.
Okay. You don't want to guess?
No.
Okay. So the Starlink aviation is the hardware, and then the installation. How much did you guess for the other aviation little part?
100,000.
Okay, so it's about that
Oh,
for the
wow.
hardware, for the Starlink stuff. That's how much Starlink is charging per aircraft.
100,000.
Roughly 100,000
Wow.
for hardware. And then, and this is to constantly stay connected because, I mean, you're going, what, 450 miles an hour, 500 miles an hour?
Sure.
Up at 30,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And so they are, it's constantly checking the satellites, whatever. And so apparently the hardware is needed.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that's the price for the hardware. And then for a business 20 gig, as of right now, in flight, we're looking at $2,000 a month for the 20 gig.
Okay.
And then for business unlimited a month or per month, it's global unlimited business aviation data. Sounds very fancy.
Yeah.
$10,000 a month.
Good grief.
Now I don't know if that's per plane. I have no idea, but
Wouldn't it have to be?
I would think so.
How's that even affordable? If it is, I mean, how's that even affordable for the company?
For the aviation companies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Other than raise prices of their tickets.
Mm-hmm. And I mean that they might be. I don't know, because I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, plane tickets aren't terrible.
No.
I mean, some of them are.
Yeah.
You know, but overall, it's really not that bad.
Mm-mm.
But for me, I mean, I haven't been on like a 26-hour flight or anything yet.
Yeah.
But for the flights that I have been on, you know, they've been a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, I just downloaded a movie, you know, or music or nothing, you know, and just hung out, you know, or whatever. Nothing, you know, it wasn't a big deal to me. Like personally, I didn't care.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people do, and that's completely fine. But for me, the flights that I've been on, I was just like, whatever, I'll get it when I get there.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Be like, all right, I'm back on ground now. But yeah, so they had found that, but what they were doing, what pilots were doing, they were actually taking the residential one and sticking it in the cockpit in the window.
Really?
Yeah. And
was it work?
Yeah, it was working apparently. So I don't know.
Was it the residential or the mobile? Because the residential is bigger and the mobile
I think
smaller.
I think it was a mobile one.
Because it's smaller.
Yeah, they didn't specifically say in that article that I was looking at.
Wow.
But whichever one they were doing, probably the smaller one.
Yeah.
It was working.
Yeah, because it's smaller.
It was working.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but then they're over here selling like $100,000 equipment to essentially accomplish the same thing. But yeah, I thought that was very interesting. But that just kind of opens up a whole nother can of worms as far as the whole unmanned stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of going back to the initial topic of this one, about the global drug market. You know, just how sophisticated it's gotten, and the amount of money that sub probably costed to build and control. And even though it was unmanned, it was controlled either live or it was predetermined. You know what it needed to do, and somebody had to do that. Yeah, and it wasn't just AI, or it might have been, or probably one day it will be. But anyway, that's
wild.
It is. But I was just like, they're using Starlink to do what?
All right, I'm going doom and gloom right off the bat.
Sweet, let's go.
So, I'm sure if you haven't heard, we've talked about it very, very briefly on here before in other episodes. But 2027 is supposed to, something's supposed to happen. We don't know what, but something
in the country or worldwide.
Something's supposed to happen.
Boom.
Who knows? So I got to looking in on it a little bit, and it says some individuals and websites have claimed that a large asteroid called 2017 PDC.
Okay,
that's when they found it, I guess.
Oh, I was like, why 2017?
That's what it's called, 2017 PDC. Will impact Earth on July 21st, 2027. Not on this side of the globe, on the other.
Okay.
So then, whoever some individuals and websites are, whoever that is, so NASA got hold of it. So NASA started running scenarios. So the scenario was based at, it's a big long acronym for about asteroids impacting Earth. It was like a conference type
Oh, okay.
thing.
Okay.
Okay. Is where this was initially brought out in 2017.
Okay.
So like I said, NASA got hold of it. Started running tests through NASA.
Mm-hmm.
And they have confirmed that there is no credible evidence to support this claim.
Interesting.
The scenario that NASA ran was only created as an exercise to test emergency response plans. But everything you find online
Yep.
about this, they're saying like NASA's freaking out.
But they're not publicly freaking out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So July 21st. It's
That's-
supposed to impact like
Yeah, what areas of the globe?
Japan.
Ooh. Yikes. So how big is this thing?
This thing it's pretty big. It's like 900 feet across.
Pretty good size.
It just says between 330 to 800 feet in size. That doesn't even make sense. That wouldn't tell anybody anything.
Make this make sense.
Yeah. But one way it's like the length of it is like 800 feet and the width is like 100. It's almost shaped like a pill.
Like a oval or a...
Like a pill. Like a, pill that you take.
Yeah. They're oval, aren't they?
Well,
Some.
some are round,
Some are-
but like your normal shaped pill.
I don't know what kind of pills you're taking.
We'll say oval.
Oval. Okay.
We'll just say oval.
Pill shaped.
Pill shaped oval. Okay,
Why do I have to make things complicated?
shaped like a tic tac.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So there's more stuff in 2027. We're
Okay.
going to get hit by an asteroid.
Sweet.
And the other thing is it says some religious interpretations of the Bible, particularly those focused on the book of Revelation, suggest that a significant event potentially involving the Antichrist will occur around 2027. But
Okay.
for the people who are saved, we won't see that. When the Antichrist comes to power, we gone.
So it's quick.
Yeah, I mean, we won't see any.
No.
of that.
I mean, like, it's right around the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
But then I love this. It says these interpretations have no scientific evidence. There is no scientific evidence.
Not everything is scientific evidence.
I know. And I have. I'm going to save this one for episode 9.
Okay.
I'm going to do a rebuttal to something that you talked about in a previous episode.
Sweet. Let's go.
That involves scientific evidence.
Okay.
So, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, so you're going to have to defend yourself on the spot.
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
Okay.
So, yeah, but they're saying that around 2027, whoever they are, they don't know. They don't have a clue. Nobody knows. You just have to be ready when he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Other claims for 2027, there's going to be an alien invasion. This is going to be a busy year. We're going to be hit with an asteroid where the Antichrist is supposed to show up, and aliens are going to invade. And there's, here we go. This is just what I put. I put the 2027 conspiracy primarily revolves around an asteroid impact, Antichrist, and it says other biblical prophecies, but there is no credible evidence for any of these claims.
That's the world just shrugging it off, is what that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So 2027 is going to be busy.
Does it give a timeline of what to expect first? I know you said the one is July
No.
21st, but
No,
the
it
rest of
doesn't.
them we don't know.
It doesn't.
Okay.
There's other big things 2027 too, but we're going to show a video on that later on in the podcast.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, that to me The video we're going to show is more scary than any of those that I just read. To me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you feel about it, but
yeah, considering that not everybody will be here on Earth when that happens, and not to get, too, I don't know, religious, I guess, but
right. Well, that's my next topic.
Okay. Well, I don't want to.
I'm doing a recap.
Okay.
On something that we actually talked about on here.
Was it a couple episodes back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Which is okay.
All right. That's 2027 in a nutshell.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, but wait, there'll be a lot more.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We're going to talk about more. So in a world of tech, right?
That's where you like to live.
Apparently so. It's annoying to me in a way.
Sure. I don't believe that one bit because I know you love it.
Man, okay. I'll have to work on my poker face a little bit more.
Yeah. I saw right through that one.
Okay. So Asus or Asus, however you want to pronounce it.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So it's a brand, a computer brand.
Okay.
More specifically, a brand of like motherboards or graphics cards or some like, different components of typically of a desktop computer.
Oh, okay.
But I know they just made this this graphics cards. So these graphics cards are getting bigger, and the memes are getting more ridiculous as each generation comes out. So
they make memes about graphics cards now.
Yeah.
Okay, that must just be like.
I feel like I'm getting ready to get attacked here.
I don't even know what to say, but just go ahead.
Okay, so basically, the RTX 5090. You're just like, what English, buddy?
Please.
Okay, so it's each year, each generation of these graphics cards. So they're for like desktop computers. They get bigger, and the power consumption usually gets more each time around. They've done a lot as far as keeping the power consumption kind of under control. But the size of them, the RTX 5090 is about like this big as far as like
a loaf of bread,
pretty much, and it's about like this thick. I mean, they're huge these days. Anyway, so they just made a RTX 5090. Normally these cards are, a couple $1,000, roughly, usually. They just made one worth $500,000. It's the same card.
Who's going to buy that?
I don't know, but it's a fashion statement. It shouldn't be, but it is.
Okay.
It's made with 11 pounds of real gold. Why? Don't know. But the RTX 5090 ROG Austral, not Australia, sorry, excuse me. Austral, not sure what that means. Gold edition is the most expensive GPU of all time. And honestly, I'll show this picture up on screen, but this picture, it doesn't even look good.
All right.
It looks like something 3D printed.
Yeah.
It looks kind of hideous.
Fake.
It looks hideous. But $500,000 for that card. Yeah, so the standard retail price of the RTX 5090 is $2,000.
The non-gold edition.
The non-gold edition, and up to $3,000. Anyway, so I just seen that, and I was like, I was like, I got to see what this thing looks like. I was expecting something like really shiny and polished, and something worth really looking at.
Yeah. I guess you said 11 pounds.
11 pounds on that one.
I mean, like 11 pounds of gold. Isn't that what you said?
11 pounds of gold.
Okay.
on it.
Well, doesn't gold, like, I'm really going to say this wrong because I don't know. But really, doesn't it, like, help, like, currents pass through? Gold is, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Conductive?
Conductor.
Or a conductor or whatever? Isn't it, like, a very good conductor?
Yeah, it is. It's not one of the best ones, but it is a conductor. It's highly resistant to corrosion and oxidation as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it helps making it in electronics valuable because the connections are, reliable.
Right.
And reliable connection in electronic is kind of crucial. So, but, typically, more things are used as far as conductors wise. Metals like silver and copper, they conduct better. But gold is used in a lot of different ways and resistance to corrosion and stuff as well.
So, and that thing's how much?
$500,000.
They're losing money.
Probably. Why? What do you think?
Because just the gold in it is worth more than that.
So is it fake gold?
I don't know. But 11 pounds of gold as of yesterday is worth $576,404.
So they are,
and that's at $3,321 an ounce.
Interesting, because the 5090 itself with the gold, the 11 pounds of gold, comes up to 15.9 pounds. So I guess 4.9 pounds is the graphics card itself. How much did you say the gold was per
ounce?
Sure. Yeah.
$3,321.
Okay. Because here it's saying, I was just trying to figure out, I was going to do some math. But like the 2.2 pounds of gold is roughly 100,000, according to this. But does that add up? Yeah, it was an ounce, you said, was 3,000?
3,321.
So $53,136 for a pound. Times 2. Well, that article's wrong.
What did you say? 3,000 what?
You said 3,321?
An ounce.
Right.
You'll need
times
to times
16.
times 16.
Right,
That's
which
your
is
pound.
50. Which for 1 pound is $53,136.
All right, times 11.
Yeah, $584,496 is 11 pounds.
That's close. I got 576,404.
That's pretty close. But yeah, I was just like, and what is, I don't know. And some people just do it just because they can, and that's probably the only reason to do it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not mass producing that. That's just like
a couple, not one off, but a couple.
Yeah.
There's not many.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, these hypercars, supercars, where it's one of 63 or whatever, kind of thing. If even that many in this case, I don't know.
No.
But there's not going to be many that buy this. Only the ones that have, usually more money than sense. But, or, just something to...
Some rich man's kid.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but yeah, I seen that. I was like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back. I want to talk about something that you lied about in one episode. We're going back to the 14,000 foot phone drop.
You're still stuck on that. I love it.
So, and we talked.
What do you mean lied?
Well, you didn't. The dude that jumped out of the plane lied.
Man.
So we were talking about terminal velocity.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we said that phone would fall 30 to 40 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's if it fell flat.
Complete resistance to air.
Right.
As much as possible versus like this.
But it's not going to stay this way or this way.
It's going to like tumble, right?
It's going to tumble. So it's going to be more.
Kind of almost like a propeller in a way.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. But that if it fell flat and stayed flat, it would be 30 to 40 miles an hour.
Because it has the most surface area to resist the air.
This is just going to have
a whole lot less.
Oh, yeah. So it would triple, quadruple.
Okay. I was thinking maybe at least double, but that much more.
I mean,
probably.
They're not heavy.
No.
But
well, wasn't there a thing about like if you dropped a penny out of a skyscraper,
it was supposed to kill you if it hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mythbusters.
Oh, they did?
Busted that.
I missed that show.
Me too. Yeah, they went to New York and dropped a penny off of the Empire State. It was great. I used to watch that every single time it came on.
I guess I missed that episode. They had a lot of cool stuff though.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can find terminal velocity if it stayed vertical.
Okay.
All right. If it fell flat, which it wouldn't do because it would tumble, spin, it would do all that. It'd be 30, it even says 30 to 40. If it fell vertical the entire way, terminal velocity is 100 miles an hour.
Definitely making applesauce when it hits the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever brand. But,
so,
man,
but then it gives tumbling.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes back to closer to 30. And I just don't see.
I think a safe average would probably be around 60, 65, 70.
Yeah,
maybe.
it ain't going to make it. It's not going to make it. That man lied.
What if it had one of those airbag things on it?
It doesn't.
But what if it did?
He would have said that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of case he had. Shouldn't matter, really, I guess.
Inch of concrete, it would have busted. So I want you to put up on the screen that comes up on the screen, like how Mythbusters used to do, busted.
Okay. Well, I feel let down now.
Well, it's okay. But if you ever
Sorry for the bad information.
So if you ever decide to go skydiving and your phone falls out, just go ahead and buy you another phone.
Yeah. Did you see that one where he was parasailing or whatever, and he had the selfie stick and the phone, and he was trying to switch it to the other hand, and it said, "Phoom."
Oh no!
And you just watch it like from his GoPro or whatever, just fall down into the ocean.
No,
and he's like,
that. Yeah. Oh well.
Well, there goes that.
All you gotta do is just dive down there, get it, put it in some rice, let it sit in the sun.
Well,
plug it up.
As long as it survived and wasn't compromised the impact of the water, it should be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Phones are waterproof, man.
Not all of them. No, they're water resistant. Up to
nothing's waterproof. Sorry, water resistant.
Up to a certain amount of feet.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen where salt water might be different, but it is different, obviously. But the in freshwater, it'll last a lot longer than what they say. Of course, may not be every case.
I want you to test your own phone with this. And you
Which part?
And you just let me all of it.
I'm not dropping my phone 14,000 feet.
It's got a case.
So?
Well, this guy's phone made it. And then after it makes it, go throw it in a river and leave it for 10 months.
That is a thing. I seen a thing about that.
I know. It's a lie too.
No, it's not.
And then go get your phone.
Yep.
And just let it dry. It'll be fine.
Rice.
And some rice and plug it in, and there you go. I'm not going to test it with mine because I know it'll break.
You're saying mine won't? Or it will?
No, I'm saying yours will, and you'll be out of phone.
Just be very disappointed.
Yeah. You'll be disappointed on the 14,000 one, on the very first one you do.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to go skydiving. I'm just asking you to open the door and be like, whoop, toss it out.
See ya.
And then log in to Find My and
see where it is. See where it last pinged at.
Yeah, because it won't ping at all. It'll just bounce off the ground and bust. Yeah.
if we could figure out exactly where it would land, that'd be cool to film it.
That would be.
Like in slow motion.
Because that's what it would do.
It wouldn't. It survives.
Okay, sure. All right, what do you have next?
But did I tell you?
What is it?
It's the Mountain Dew Voltage.
Oh.
And
Is that raspberry?
raspberry and ginseng is in there. Crazy enough. I feel a sneeze coming on, and I hope I don't sneeze in the mic because that would hurt our ears.
Just turn your head. Goodness gracious. 290. The dog thinks you called her.
Oh.
Ella.
How did I call you?
Ella, come here.
Belly rubs? Okay.
All right. Get a belly rub real quick.
So about that, I actually drank a whole 2 liter in one day, accidentally.
Hang on. That's like my son saying I accidentally threw something. How do you accidentally drink a 2 liter in a day? You purposely drank a 2 liter in a day.
Let me explain myself. I didn't set you're
By all
like, whatever.
means.
I didn't set out to drink a whole 2 liter when I started.
Oh yeah,
It just happened.
right. I
accidentally drank
don't plan to eat a whole tube of Pringles when I sit down, but I do.
It just happens. So you accidentally ate the whole tube.
No,
Pringles.
I purposely stuck my hand in there.
Like I'm gonna get one more.
Every time I wanted
One more.
Yeah,
There ain't no more. Crap.
yeah, I know.
Next. So, but here's where it's gonna get really crazy. Is I did it twice.
2 liters in a day,
No,
or just
about a week later or something, I did it again.
on
Accidentally.
accident? Oh yeah, on accident, of course.
Accidentally.
Yes.
No. Well, this time I was like, okay, whatever happens, I guess. But yeah, that first time I was at work at the time and in a different job. This was years ago, and I was like, after I finished the 2 liter, I was like, oh crap, and I was like sick for a couple days afterwards.
Yeah.
And it was not not much of a fun experience, but it was not apparently bad enough to not do it again because I did it again.
Good grief, man.
I haven't done it since. I actually limit myself to just this.
Right.
I'm not going to talk about me buying a case of those. And no, I'm just kidding.
And drinking all of them in a day.
I just limit it to this, but I have like 10 of these.
Gotcha.
No, or 12 or whatever's in the case. I don't even know. But I would, only do like get one of those every couple weeks or once a month or something. Just a little treat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the self-control part. I don't do anything like that on accident again or on purpose. Because I'm like, no, this is just bad for me.
Yes.
This is just way too much. Same thing with like energy drinks or whatever. It's like very selective on which ones I do.
Right.
And when. Very spaced out as far as time from one to the next.
Yeah. Those are my coffee. Since I don't drink coffee.
Right.
I drink a Monster in the morning, and I've had 2. I've never done 3 in a day.
Never done 3?
I've never drank 3 in a day. And it's very, very few and far between if I do drink 2 in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when that after lunch sleepiness hits.
That's a very real
And
thing.
I'll chug one then, but
but it was like I think it was Red Bull. Yeah, so Red Bull is kind of my
that's your go-to.
that's my go-to, but only one specific flavor. The others I'm not interested in, and it's not the original one. It's a different one, and it's the Juneberry. And if they ever go away with that, I'll be very sad.
You'll be not drinking Red Bull anymore.
I won't. I've tried other stuff.
You'll lose a customer.
You will. But anyway, so yeah, whose turn is it?
Was that a turn?
Sure. I guess we kind of made a topic on the spot.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Not initially. I was like, no, I'll just, we were just talking, and then I was like, huh, I guess we'll just keep going.
Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, I'll tell you this too. I meant to say this at the beginning, but so I was out doing a commercial shoot last night and this morning, and like we were talking about, and this involved me staying at a particular place and kind of testing out some of the things that they had there or whatever. And so to not make it weird, it was a doing a commercial for Airbnb type stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you can stay there and test it out and kind of.
Did you have the place to yourself?
I did.
Oh, that's cool.
It was. So it's a 2-story house and very unique design.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a very nice place. And so got there yesterday evening, and then stayed the night there. Done a lot of filming, and it was both. They wanted photography and videography part as well, and so filmed a lot of different things, and it's not like in the city, it's outside the city. It's about an hour and a half drive from here, and
okay.
or roughly, and so it's kind of out in the woods and very quiet, a lot of nature.
Yeah.
And so it was a very nice place. But saying all that to say this is slept pretty good. I was, I went to bed kind of early-ish.
Yeah.
Because the internet was like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it happened a couple more times after that. It went out. But then, so I woke up feeling great, feeling refreshed, whatever. Sometimes after, like I've had this happen in like hotels or, beach houses or condos or whatever, where you wake up and very stiff, because your body's not used to that specific mattress or the pillow or whatever, fun thing as we get older. And you're like, shut up.
Yeah, I know.
You got like,
I heard all the time. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But you're going to really laugh at this one and be like, ha ha ha. So I woke up, felt fine. Mm-hmm. Wasn't sore, wasn't stiff, nothing.
Okay.
Then I sneezed.
And there it went downhill.
Dude.
Everything hurt.
My neck. It's still so stiff right now. Like, I feel like, kind of like a crick in my neck, kind of thing. From sneezing. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, it happens. But I was like, yep, downhill.
Yeah, you're getting old, man.
Yeah. It's fun.
Welcome.
Oh, I've been there.
Welcome.
But my check engine light has been on for quite a while.
Mine's flashing.
I was getting ready to say mine's flashed a couple times, and then it went out, and then I was like, did it fix itself, or did the light just burn out on the check engine light?
Yeah.
Which is it? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm glad I finally actually remembered to, since I forgot it in the beginning, but I remembered it this time.
Good.
Yeah. I was like, I got to tell you that. I was like, man, this is so much fun. Yeah. Getting older is not for the faint of heart or the wimps. So.
No. And I've got 10 years on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Me too sometimes.
We need to go hiking again.
We actually do.
Yeah.
But
want to actually do an episode out there.
Oh God, I won't talk much because you'll just hear me breathing. Like when that last time that you and I went before that with another group.
Yes.
And I wasn't fit for them.
You said they were like really fast.
Those guys were like friggin' machines. And and for those of you who watch this that have hiked Short Off, we kept a very, very good pace. Mm-hmm. And we didn't stop till the first switchback.
Which is a pretty decent.
Yeah, and I was practically crawling by that point. And of course, I was in the back, and I lost sight of them one time, but then like went with it was me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I was fine, and then I didn't go for a while, and me and another friend of mine went, and it was like starting all over again.
Oh, I think I'm gonna wear my headphones like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
No.
Can't hear anything, but it's cool.
Yes, I do, Daddy. Yes, I do.
Can I please? Can I please?
Yeah, can I please go with Mama? Yes, you can. Follow Mama. Follow Mama. Love you, bye. All right.
I have some concerns with this one.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I just got to eat.
They're share size.
On one side of my
Oh, dude, yeah. How's that healing up?
That's it. I just got a big hole.
Yeah. Whenever you answered, I was like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, my whole face wasn't working.
I know. I was like, dang.
I had to turn it down
We were listening.
because Tyler was talking, and I could hear Reba singing in the background.
I was like, where is that coming from?
I don't know.
He's hoping that T-Mobile commercial comes back home.
Yeah, I'm hoping that T-Mobile commercial I found comes back on with Billy Bob Thornton. I sent with Billy Bob Thornton. I sent it to Tyler because Tyler has AT&T, and crap, and the president of the United States even says they have the worst service. And Billy Bob Thornton on TV last night saying T-Mobile has the best.
But he only... Yeah, what?
There's 3 people that just said that. Apparently, it's the best now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently we do. I didn't even realize it.
Like the last one I talked about was, we went back to the phone falling.
Mm-hmm.
This one we're going back.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
Was this the biblical one?
Yeah.
Okay. You had briefly mentioned that before, I think.
Yeah, I'm going back to, because we brought up I don't know if it was on the episode or just you and I talking. Was the ark designed to float or sail?
Was that a podcast?
I don't remember if that was
I don't think it was. I don't think we specifically talked about that on air.
Right.
Yeah.
But you and I did talk about
We
it.
did. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I remember it. Yep, very, very vividly.
So.
And I never really thought about that before.
Yeah, because it looked like I exploded your mind.
Yeah, well, in the movies, it's moving.
Yeah.
And so, you just kind of think, okay. Well,
Yeah.
and also it's a boat, it's going to move.
Right.
But, yeah, carry on. I don't want to.
Okay. So there's an archaeologist, and I should have got his name, but I don't have it.
Okay.
He is saying that
If you find it, we'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah. I do have a picture of him,
Okay.
though, so we'll put that up.
Okay.
But he's saying that the ark was designed to float. That it, where it was built was where it took off and where it landed, for lack of better words. That it was anchored. But before I get to the but, he has found like anchoring stones around Mount Ararat in Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where the ark is.
Where the ark is. And it, I mean, who knows? But.
Is it just like big rocks?
Yeah, they're huge.
Okay.
I mean, huge rocks.
I mean, I didn't know if they were like shaped differently or designed differently to be like anchoring rocks.
No, there's just a big,
Like a rope tied around it or something?
gigantic boulder with a hole drilled through it. And I have a picture of him standing with one, and we'll put that up for you. But
How do they drill through that? That's another one of those mysteries.
yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah.
if you go to the Bible
Yep.
and go to Genesis 7:18, and it says,
Chapter 7, verse 18.
yes.
Okay.
And it says, and the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters. Went.
So like it went up with the water. Is that?
I don't know. Does
went
that
with the face
mean
of the water?
it says it went upon the face of the waters? To me, that means go. Like we went somewhere. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah, and to me, kind of what comes to mind too is like, because in a flood like that, you know, there's going to be gusts of wind. You know, and you would think, because I mean, well,
it doesn't talk about wind.
Mm-mm.
Just the fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were opened.
Well, okay, so I know in the mountainous areas, like where we're at, during last September, you know, we've had several people talk about walls of water coming down the mountains. And of course, you know, as the water starts happening, it's going to be in motion.
Mm-hmm.
But like once it fills up, is it going to kind of just smooth out, level out?
Right.
And not be like the ocean where it's constantly like,
right.
See, that's what my mind kind of goes to, but I could completely be wrong.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, like
I don't know
the
either.
waves and tossing and turning and like a storm, you know, or was it just rain? You know,
Mhm.
you know, did Hollywood kind of mislead us? Which, you know,
Maybe.
surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find real fast on my phone, because I know I have a picture of the guy standing there with the stone.
The anchoring stones.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, they have stuff chiseled into them.
Also, too, you know, one of the things is it never mentions in there talking about it like it was not actively steered or sailed.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, there was no.
I don't recall it ever saying anything like that in scripture.
No.
That's
What's
interesting.
it called? Here, hang on.
It's just like it floated, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, it says there was no like stability arms, no
Mhm.
propulsion or steering.
it was just built to float, to preserve life, kind of thing.
Yes.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Just the one job, and I mean, it did it. But
Oh, of course. So getting on to the stones,
yes,
they have a certain name. I can't pronounce it, so we're just going to refer to them as anchor stones.
okay.
They were, large. It says they were large, flat. The one the picture that I found of them of the man and the archaeologist and the stone, it's taller than he is, and there's an obvious line on it to where it was in the ground at one point.
Okay.
It's like that. You can actually see that, and at the top of it, it kind of comes to like a rounded point,
Okay.
and right underneath that is where the hole has been cut through.
The top of the stone.
Yes.
Or more so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But from what he says, being the archaeologist, is it was tied off on the four corners
Mhm.
of the boat. You had your two on the front and you had two on the back.
Okay.
To me, if that be the case, you'd need more than that. You'd need, two in the front, at least two on the sides to keep the stability,
Stabilization.
and then the two in the rear.
So like 4,
Probably six.
6. Yeah.
six to 8 at least.
Yeah, because the size of it,
Yeah.
the length. Yeah.
But he has found, and it says several large stones with holes drilled through them around Mount Ararat.
Wow.
Now everybody know, well, I don't know if everybody knows, but the resting place of the ark right now is not the original resting place of the ark. It fell down the mountain like 300 feet in a landslide. I don't know how long ago that was, but it came. It said it moved like 300 feet. So I'm assuming those rocks are further up.
Yeah, probably most of them.
But my thing is, if that be the case, say it was designed just to float, it was going to be anchored, and the only information that you have is there's a flood coming, I need you to build this ark and take 2 of a kind of every animal, your family, your all that. I would need to know how much rope I need.
How I was getting ready to say, how do you know how the depth of the water?
So let me go back in my notes a little bit. So the story of Noah's Ark is in Genesis chapters 6 through 9, and it says in there. Let me see if I can hunt it down real fast.
Because I know in like I think it's chapter 8 where it talks about where it came to rest on Mount Arad.
Here in Genesis, we're in Genesis 7:19.
Okay.
Chapter 7, verse 19. It says, "And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were also covered." So, and you said that 15 cubits was 22 feet
and some change.
So, and and there's also a big debate, was this a local flood or was this a worldwide flood? I don't know if you've heard that before.
I've always heard it was a worldwide.
It was.
Yeah. But I've not heard the debate where it was like, oh, it's just isolated to this area.
I've heard that. Yeah.
Wow.
This was
it was a worldwide.
It was worldwide.
Yeah. Everything was gone.
Yeah. So I'm picturing Mount Everest covered in water by 22 feet.
Like the highest peak.
Yeah, the peak of Everest.
Is it Kilimanjaro higher than Everest, though?
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't think so. I thought Everest was the tallest mountain.
I thought Kilimanjaro. I don't know. So 22 feet from the tallest mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's just where my mind goes.
Right. So, how would Noah know 22 feet from the highest mountain if he's per se never been to the highest mountain?
Right.
Because he needs the depth from his location.
Right. That's why Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world at 29,032 feet.
It is the tallest mountain in the world? I feel really stupid.
It's okay.
I thought it was Kilimanjaro.
I feel stupid every day. But yeah, you would have, to me, if it were anchored.
Yes.
And it was going to stay in one spot. You would need to know how much rope you're going to need.
Right.
And this man, the man being the archaeologist, he claims that he's found his house. Noah's house.
It's probably like a rock.
It's a stone,
cave house kind of thing.
It's a stone structure.
Okay.
And he says it's near the build site.
That makes sense.
But, and I should have looked this up, but this thought just now popped into my head. Was gopher wood local to the area? Or did Noah have to bring that in?
Gopher wood is only mentioned one time in Genesis 6:14.
Yeah.
Where it talks about how God instructed Noah to build the ark of gopher wood.
Yeah.
However, the exact type of wood remains unknown. That's just what it's called. That's what it calls it. Right. Some interpretations suggest gopher wood might mean cypress. Or other possibilities it could be as well. But the term gopher wood is a transliteration, surprised I said that, of a Hebrew word that appears only once in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
And the meaning is still to this day kind of uncertain of what it actually meant.
Okay.
Some scholars believe it could refer to a specific type of wood, while others suggest it might indicate a wood treatment process.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. But like I said, I have pictures of the guy standing with the stone, and I mean there's stuff chiseled all over it.
Like language wise?
I think, and like symbols and stuff like that. But I don't know, the verse that I initially read at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just passed it. Genesis 7:18, where it says that the ark went upon the face of the waters. That makes me think it was moving. It wasn't anchored to me.
Yeah.
Because when I hear the word went, that means go. You could also, where it says and the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth. Obviously, the ark went from sitting on the ground to rising with the water.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
So, in the whenever this story is told, the historical thing, in scripture and stuff like that, where it rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, oh, okay, but it was on the water for a whole lot longer than that. Like it floated, because the water had to slowly subside.
Yeah.
The flood had to go down.
It had to go down.
But
yeah,
because it was like over 100 days, wasn't it?
And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days.
150 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Oh yeah, bud. But if you want to look into this on your own, if you want to look into more on Noah's Ark, it's Genesis chapter 6 through 9.
Yeah. A lot of interesting stuff in there about it.
Mm-hmm.